Yo, let me tell you a story about a plant nursery that grew from the ground up, and now people won't shut up about their collection and great reputation. So I had to visit and see for myself, because I hear from plant shelf to plant nursery in under a year. Wow. Welcome to the Unsolicited Plant Tour. So, second greenhouse. So why is this black?
Truthfully, the sun is just too harsh for a
here.
lot of these plants. So like we said, we try to get a lot of the plants that like that harsh sun and sun stress beautifully with it. Some of these, they wouldn't respond as well to that light.
Right, they would turn pink, or do you have that?
Or yellow.
Oh,
yellow,
yeah.
It's
and
like
die
lime
out,
green,
yeah.
and it's not pretty.
They get sun washed and they don't look as nice, and
As
we
a-
try to maintain
Right,
that quality
right.
as best we can.
I'm glad you guys bring up the point that like sometimes like the plants, especially like Aroids, can get oversunned. Okay, let's
All right.
Yeah, so this one is around 3 times the size.
Whoa, okay. Wow.
Gotta watch your eyes.
Wow. This is insane, guys. Like for like a private collection for something that you guys just built in the last year, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, this is an insane setup.
We're trying to keep the Hoyas here that don't like too much sun. Because what happens is, you know, like a Hoya that's supposed to look like this is the meredithii. If you expose it too much light, then it's going to be this or even lighter, and
Oh,
it's
so
not
they
desirable.
get bleached as
Mhm.
well. Right.
They're desirable.
We have a few hundred different species, so that's why I'm saying her knowledge is beyond me. She knows what should be where and how much water and all that.
So this
Okay,
one-
we're gonna have to like speak loudly because this is nice.
Yeah, so this is a krohniana black. Prolific grower. I think this just opened up last night. I don't know if you can still smell it. It smells really good.
All right, wait, why don't you like come here so we can do the size?
I'm also tiny.
Yeah.
This is my favorite because
Wow.
I love the black leaves.
Right.
And then I moved it here and it started giving me pink and I was very, very sad. I know it's Pink Princess, but I really like this dark.
The darkness, yeah,
Yeah.
I like it too.
And then it started giving me black again. I mean, because obviously I already have the other Pink Princess on the other side, and then I have some more there. I started with one plant.
These are huge. Wow, right.
Just
I mean, you guys are building up something.
It's personal collection.
We pretty
Right.
much turned everything back into the business.
I love this. I love the. Yeah, I mean, you guys have good leaves that are. Yeah, you have some burn, which is very
Yeah,
normal.
That's during winter.
Ah,
They
yeah.
didn't have enough light,
yeah.
and it's just.
But this thing is ginormous, right?
I
It's
think I have
huge.
like 4 or 5 plants in there,
Yeah,
and I don't know why I did
It
that
loo- it
because
looks-
now they're fighting.
it looks like it. Right.
That's why they're called Monsteras.
looks-
They'll fight for nutrients.
It looks
so.
huge.
So
That's
this
awesome.
area right here is very chaotic. The reason being is these are all my mama plants.
Oh,
So
okay.
I let them grow out, but obviously they're like, well, you know, like I'm growing too fast for you to chop me, so they're all like being friends with each other. And I'll just worry about it when it's time to chop.
Right. No, I mean,
Yeah, so these are all mama plants. There's just this table alone, I probably have like over 300 varieties.
okay.
Yeah, so there's just a little bit of here and there, and they're there, I promise you.
I believe you.
Some of them have multiple plants per pot and things like that.
Yeah,
So it's like she said, it's hard to keep up with like making the cuttings and things like that. So we do our best.
This is okay. Yeah, this is insane. I can't even. I don't think I can even name like 200 plants, let alone having as many as you guys do.
You see what husk works? You just hose it off. I'm not gonna go here and like, okay, this one really
can't-
needs a little bit of water.
You can't with your collection. You have to you have to do gross things. I think a lot of people with this kind of setup will have automatic sprinklers.
we opted out specifically
We
because
started doing it actually, and then decided against it.
because I wanted to be, we're very like thorough. I wanted to be able to water and see, okay, this one's not doing well, this one has leaf
Right.
spot and all that stuff. There's so many times where I feel like it's so hidden that if we had automatic sprinklers,
That's true.
that I would have not seen it or would have not caught it.
We would have lost some
Oh
plants.
goodness,
So.
I agree. I think if I had automatic sprinklers, I wouldn't.
I'd be like,
I'd go months
yeah,
without
exactly.
like literally. I would grow months without without even looking at my plants. Oh, I love these guys. These guys hanging. I forgot what these.
flower right
which one are
here.
which one are these? These are the.
The Vitorifolio.
Oh yeah, vitrifoliums. Yeah, right. No, I like these.
And these are anthuriums. I hand pollinate them.
The Dark Lord there is
It's one of my first plants
one of our
too.
first plants as well.
Oh,
Huge,
It's
beautiful.
huge.
My baby.
She loves that one.
It's from NSE. I got it an itty bitty one like a couple years back. And I've made multiple cuttings
this
from
thing's
it.
huge.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
it's amazing.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. There's a good. I know what that is. What, the Ring of Fire?
Yeah, I have a lot of plants, including Ring of Fire and this orange marmalade, in dire need of repot. But I'm not repotting it as much as I
Oof,
can
it's
because
huge. Wow.
it's just gonna take over.
I mean, this is like over. It's like a foot. It's like a foot and a half.
Yeah, and it's flowering too.
Yeah. Jeez. Very, very nice.
Also from NSE.
Very, very nice. Yeah. Super, super nice. Whew. Well, this is a strawberry shake.
Yes, it is. Strawberry shake, and then I have a white princess.
I like how big your plants are. As in, you're not chop. You're not chop. In a chop frenzy.
I know. Well,
These
the-
ones
the-
are mostly her collection.
I know. The problem is when you have a controlled environment.
They
Yeah.
grow like crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you chop them. Next thing you know, they're big again.
Yeah, I mean, oof, very nice. This is the white,
White princess.
right princess, right, right. And all these, even your Aroids are in basically cocoa husk too,
all
right?
husk, yeah.
All husk too, right? Yeah, basically it's all husk.
All husk.
Um,
Some of them are still on the old.
The older mix.
Older mix, just because I got so tired of like repotting. Like some of the biggest, like this guy. I haven't repotted it, but
Right.
it's just growing nicely there. But I'm like air layering. With
I
another
like that
pot,
you're air
an
layering.
8-inch pot of husk.
Yeah, no, I like this. This one in this is the variegated Peru.
Peru, yeah.
These are nice. Yeah, this is the problem I have too. Is that like I have to keep chopping this to maintain the
The
variegation.
variegation, yeah.
Because I think it just becomes, you just lose it after a while.
Yeah. And they grow slow
Ooh,
too.
what is this one?
It's a forgetii.
Oh, forgetii.
But it's a black forgetii. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It actually becomes black over time.
Oh.
I just chopped off the old
Your
leaf.
Figueroa looks nice. It looks nicer than mine.
It's one of those like it's part of a
lovely.
gift to me when I was like importing.
Yeah,
But you know how like they don't really have all the names correctly
right,
all the time.
right.
So I think it's a hybrid of a forgetii because this is actually the first time it started shooting out forgetii looking leaves. They used to be actually like very like pronounced. Like there's the
Oh, yeah. No, I mean it's
definitely
it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, especially like there's like a form variations,
Mhm.
and then there's also like hybrids that you're not really.
I couldn't keep up.
Again, I think for anthuriums, you kind of just like, if you like the leaf, just
Yeah.
like buy the plant if you like
Yeah.
it. Oh, these are really popular. The pink,
Syngonium.
the variegated, yeah, the pink syngoniums.
They were part of my neglected plants from the other side when I was like transferring.
Yeah.
And I said, I've never grown syngoniums in a husk, and I just stuck them there. They're all sticks, and they grew.
Syngoniums are basically weeds. Like,
Yeah.
They will grow. I mean, they'll probably grow in concrete if they
I
have
don't
enough
doubt it.
Just
water.
make sure they have water.
Right. Very nice, large Philodendron. And these are what? These are Milanos?
Milanos?
Yeah, the Milanos, right?
This is a black Homalumina.
Ooh.
Not a lot of people grow them, and they grow so slow. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. They grow so slow, but they're the ones that are actually the heart-shaped ones,
Oh.
but they're black. They're really beautiful, but I don't know why they're growing slow for me.
Yeah, you have a good collection of the Milanos. So nice.
It's, you know, the thing is, I'm not propagating, it's not like I'm propagating Milanos. They just grow so fast for me that I'm like, you gotta be chopped, and now I have these. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna sell you. I'm gonna sell, like, I actually sell Milanos here and there, but I wait until they're like robust and like beautiful, because I can. Why would I, like, you know, sell a small one when I can grow it out bigger so that whoever's gonna get it is gonna be like, oh my gosh, I love this one.
I think it's one of the hardest parts about when we were like talking about having somebody come here. We're like, oh no, like we only sell, you know, or we only try to sell like the best looking plants, so they're gonna see all of the
not so good ones.
Great looking.
I think when you look to like big nurseries, you see plenty of ugly plants in big nurseries. You know, like it's
just the way it is.
Yeah,
right?
it's just the way it is.
It's true.
Some people are like, oh my gosh, you don't take care of your, and we're like, oh.
What are these?
Seedlings of the Vitrifolium, but I hand pollinated myself.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's what they're.
They look.
That's what they look like.
They're about probably like a year old.
Wow, I've always only seen them in their
big form.
The pendate form. Yeah. Wow, I didn't. They look nothing like the Vitrifoliums.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Very, very cool.
Just some random ones here. This was supposed to be a regale. I don't know if it's just because it's still a young form, but I guess
I'm convinced, sort of. I can be.
Okay, because I've never seen a young form of regale. I got it from a while back from Indonesia, and I basically had to restart because
the leaves do look a little different, right?
Yeah, because I have a regale over there.
I wonder if it's just like a hybrid, or maybe it's a different form. I don't know.
Hybrid or just young, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'm trying to pollinate that as well, so we have some seeds going right now. Right there. It's nice. It's like these plants wanted to be pollinated because they're shooting out like 2 inflorescences at the same time. Yeah. This is a Rocquianum or Magnificum Rocquianum hybrid.
Oh. Whoa,
And
that looks nice.
Yeah, when they come out,
they're red initially, right?
Really beautiful red. That's called Black King. It's a Veitchii chamberlainii hybrid. It comes out like red as well, like blood red.
Yeah.
And then it hardens to black, and then over time it becomes green. Really beautiful plant.
So how do you do the pollination process?
So I don't know if you're aware, but when it first comes out like this, then you have the nectar. And that's when they're like susceptible to pollination.
Yeah.
And then over time, when it dries out, then it shoots out like the pollen. It kind of looks like this. So that's why you need to have 2 inflorescences that are not growing at the same time. You have to have them in different stages, because you have to dry out the one first to be able to get the pollen, and then you have to have a fresh one to
get the nectar.
To be able to pollinate it.
So they're all in phases. They all have the nectar first, and then
they produce the
pollen. Oh,
and that's why I'm saying, like, I feel like they want it to be pollinated because they've been giving me 2, like, you know, back to back, and like this one, it's producing pollen, and this one's about to open probably a couple more days, and all I have to do is.
So what do? You just kind of like rub the nectar, right? And then you just rub it on the thing. Yeah.
And it's also how you cross, you know.
Right. I mean, I think with your collection, you can start crossing or trying to cross stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very cool.
The problem is there's certain species that are flowering, and I don't exactly know what it's from or what it's like, you know, origin, and I don't want to just like, you know, cross-pollinate random plants. So there's that.
I bet you that's what happens in nature.
I'm sure that's,
Ooh, what is this?
Esmeraldense.
Oh, okay. I like that you actually pronounced the names like a good attempt.
Like I know what I'm talking about. Don't be fooled.
I just say like the first syllable or 2, and then I just like mumble the rest.
I forgot what this is. This is a hybrid. It's actually really, really pretty.
Yeah, it looks. So why is this in such a big tub?
The
Is
root
it
system
is the root system so
yeah.
massive? Right.
Um,
What is that one?
Bueno?
Oh, it's a Hoya Bueno. That looks very nice.
Yeah, really good
that's a
variegation
one.
pattern.
It's huge. That's huge for Hoya Bueno, especially like how big the leaves are.
Yeah,
Jeez.
this is a brand new leaf as well.
Goodness.
Good genes. That was
Yeah.
also a gift.
Very nice.
This is before. This is a lot of these plants were before like I feel like the house plant community like really got really big, and I feel like personally, when I was buying or importing plants from Indonesia, they were more like they were giving you like the good genes, the actual good looking plants. Because nowadays I feel like, okay, you buy, let's say a variegated something.
Yeah.
The variegation is very low or something.
Or,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I think you need. Back then obviously there were less people buying, so you kind of have your better pick of plants.
Yeah.
Now people are not as picky.
Yeah.
So I think right now you really need a good, buyer-seller relationship
to get the good ones.
Yeah, the good ones, right.
I remember I really wanted a variegated Billy, but like I said back then, we were like penny pinching, even like just to build that. They're like 600. I'm like, that's so expensive, and now it's like $6,000. I'm like,
right, now
dang
they're
it.
a bit more.
Yeah.
Now they're a bit more.
Yeah. So this is Metallicum, Aroid botanicals. I don't know if you know, or Arium botanicals.
I've heard about them.
Okay, they came here and they gave me one of their hybrid. It's Magnificum Frigetii, so I can't wait to grow it out.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cute.
He's very, very sweet. He gave me one.
They were awesome when they came here.
That's super sweet. And where are they?
They're in Oregon, I thought.
I know, I'm so sorry. I think it's Oregon or Washington, but I think it's Oregon.
I think it's Oregon.
What was the name again?
Arium botanicals. So this is pretty much like.
Is this a Milano?
It's a Milano.
This is a Milano, right? Yeah.
That's the one.
People love like the bigger leaf ones.
I was just telling him, I said, if I have enough space, I would start growing them big and selling only big ones because it grows really fast here.
Yeah.
And you don't have to import, and people love them. So
when people buy like the big one as like a cutting, the next ones are not big.
it depends. If it's a top cutting, it will continue to be big.
Oh, I see.
If it's like a mid cutting, it doesn't matter how mature your plant is.
Right.
Your new shoot is not going to be as mature.
I think you said it best for anybody that plays games. It's like a safe point. It's like each node is like, okay, this is where we're at. This is where we're at.
Exactly.
And so whatever node you get, that's what it's
I see. Okay, well that's good. That's good for people to know. Very, very nice. So this is your Aroid corner-ish, and then
this
the
was
other
my main,
ones.
like my initial collection when I first started collecting plants. I was an Aroid.
Oh, you were an Aroid fan.
That's what she started with.
And then you transitioned to
And then I got that sunrise, and I'm like, wow, this is
the
really
rest of
beautiful.
this.
The rest of this.
Pretty much.
Alright guys, if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. See you on the next episode. Till next time, happy planting.